Ho, 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 righty then. Welcome back to the Hot Damn Racing Team, and if you're new here, welcome. All right, hot damn, and we'll let a couple dudes jump in. Yeah, what's up? See someone jumping in. Number deuce. All right, so you saw the thumbnail. You're probably wondering what that is. A lot of you might not seen that. The thumbnail. I made this car in my garage. I would have to say over 10 years ago. This was over 10 years ago. Good morning. Good morning to you. All right, over 10 years ago, I put this car together. All right, and in my garage, painted it in the garage. All right, went off and won a couple car shows, and then money got tight and I sold it. All right, yeah, so I did do this. It's a Honda CRX 89. Crazy body kit, not really, the coolest thing in the world, but it happened. All right, it happened. All right, my racing experience, racing history. What kind of history do I got? All right, so I have a unfortunate deal where my parents were split up, right? So some kids went one direction, the other kids went the other direction, but I did get to come around later on in life, which was pretty cool. So let's get started off. I'm not trying to gloat. It's not a big deal, guys. Look, I'm not trying. It doesn't mean nothing. That's why I don't sit there and talk about it all the time. My dad was Kyle Busch's crew chief. All right, I'm trying to do this with it. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. All right, it's real deal. All right? I'm just trying to get at you, just trying to share my history. My dad's Kyle Busch's crew chief, and he was a lot of guys' crew chiefs. All right, and he made a lot of winners. All right, one of them was my brother, and one of them was a guy, a team I got to work on. All right, so I'm going to keep some names private. Some of these things were autographed to me. All right, so I did get to see my brother. This is my brother right here. I did get to see him run this, and I did get to drive this car. Holy crap, it's fast as hell, legend car. All right, really fun, tight fit in that seat. He's a little smaller than me at the time when I actually met my brother. All right, this is his later on, super late model. He's had several cars after this, has a car now, really nice, left-hander. All right, new car, and he won a championship 2017, 2018, forgot what that was. All right, yeah, pretty badass, so they be getting jiggy with it. Dad still, crew chief, whatnot. My dad was this guy's crew chief right here too. Won a 2013 championship. I was with them like half the season, doing a bunch of videos, and got to see a lot of the inside stuff. Got to see how real serious these guys can get. All right, yeah, it's pretty fun. I almost died working for this guy. Heat stroke, gets real hot out here. This car is like, these cars are pushed back and forth for the most part, and they're weighed and inspected like 50 freaking times a day. When it's 120 degrees outside on the asphalt and you're running back and forth, like I'm doing a lot of running back and forth, trying to get footage, trying to just help, get tools, equipment, whatever is needed. And I overheated, man. I cramped up. It was bad. All right, it was bad. So on my other YouTube channel, I got some drag racing on there. You'll see I got a little bit of dibble-dabble experience in that. I get to see things firsthand, how things work, how things operate. All right, I actually got to work on these cars. All right, if you look on my other YouTube channel, I'm trying to switch it up to where this one's the more serious one. The other one's just straight fun. All right, so over here we'll see more serious stuff. But the other one, I do have video where I'm working on, well, it's not this car, but a car with the same frame as this one. Actually putting it together, stripping it down, putting it together, all right, and getting it done. I mean, I didn't fully put it together, but I did a lot of work. I've actually done a lot of work on these cars. Just pretty cool. I mean, I couldn't take one of these things and go out there and run and do my own deal. It takes a lifetime of experience to do this. I'll tell you that right now, and it takes a rich daddy too. My dad's not rich. All right, he was just really smart. All right, he can make it happen, Captain. Saying a lot of people win on my dad's setups. Pretty cool, you know. I don't really talk to him that much. I love him. Good people. All right, I just went off and did my own thing. I did the hot damn racing team. I was like, you know what? This was not my deal. I like to do the run what you brung. All right, as much horsepower as you can, slingshot your ass forward, and what do you run? That's what I like, with no future obligations. All right, you always have a future obligation. If you are not there, you are not going to win. Here, what I'm doing, it don't matter. I can run 1 week and forget about the next. All right, and I'm not out there trying to get a trophy. I'm not trying to prove myself. I'm out there to have fun. If you do this, you can talk about trying to have all the fun you want, but I'll tell you what, things don't get fun after a while. That's a real deal. It's a real deal. When you find out dudes are cheating, when you find out dudes are doing things, yeah, things get real, man. Things get real. This here, it's just whatever. A rung what you brung. There is no cheating. It's whatever. You just go out and run it. It's whatever. All right? If you're not the fastest, you're not the fastest. Just, if you're going to whine about it, maybe I shouldn't be there. I'm not trying to say dudes are whiners, but I'm definitely not going to go out to the track and cry if somebody beats me. I'm going to cry if I run 15s and 14s still after 2 years, right? Which I don't, which is, thank goodness. Thank you, Mo's Performance, Hemi Fever Tuning, and everybody else that helped me. Everybody. It's fantastic. I appreciate it. This is something right now, even though I have this experience, it wasn't something that I can absolutely translate off onto these trucks, and the Hemi motors and whatnot and make it happen. It's why I needed help. I did. And I appreciate everybody's help. Mark, I think it's Mark Rohi. I apologize if I pronounce names wrong. Been helping me out, man. I appreciate it. That's badass. Thank you. There's a lot of people that help me. Thank you. That's all I have to say. You know who you are, and I do appreciate you. I do. I really, really do. All right, but yeah, I do have a little racing experience and history. I'm not just coming out of left field and trying to do something. I'm coming out of a field and trying to go into another because I think the other is more fun to me. All right, I like what I'm doing. This stuff right here, you might think it's ultra expensive, and it is. But the average, like my brother, he doesn't make like $1 billion an hour, all right, or a year, or $1 million a year, or 6 figures. Maybe he does. I think, no, he might. Combine him and his, I'm not trying to give away people's finances, but you could put together one of these cars rather inexpensively, and it doesn't cost you a lot to go run locally, all right? But it'll end up costing a lot. If you wreck it, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I watched my brother go like a whole 2 years, maybe even more, right? Because he wrecked his car. It happens, Captain. It happens. It's the way it is. I watched my brother flip this one too. I got another brother too. I watched him turn sideways and get T-boned by like 10 cars. Crazy, babe. I watched this guy fly over another car. I think he flew over the car. Yep. Got it on video too. Craziness. It's crazy. That's a crazy world right there. All right. The drag race can be pretty crazy too, but I like the drag race a little bit more laid back. All right. When I went out to do the semi-professional drag racing deal, all right, I got to help out Buddy Carl. Man, I appreciate him. Thank you, all right, for letting me help you out on your dilly-dally. He has a badass ride. All right, so I got to help out in drag racing and get, some personal experience. That is a little bit more laid back. We more like kind of set things up, right, and then just kind of hammocked it, you know what I mean? Kind of just taking naps and waiting until our turn, all right, and then hoping everything goes good. Hoping you hit the light right. You know what I mean? Hoping you got the timing good. All right, it was a fun experience. All the stuff's fun. All right, I'm not really too interested in this. It is fun. All right, so I do have a background. Not super deep in it. All right, I could have My dad and my brothers were really trying to push me to buy a car. They wanted me to get a Legend car to start out. All right, because you could get one for around actually, you could get one running, all right, and track ready about 5,000 used, and you can actually go new, put it all together yourself around $12,000 to $15,000. All right, with sealed motor and whatnot, and go out and have some fun. And it just sucks when you wreck it because if you can't fix it, get someone to fix it for you, or or find someone to do it at a reasonable price. It gets costly, it really does. All right, but it's fun. Just kind of wanted to share with you guys. It's not nothing showing off. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's not like a really. It didn't help me make more money in life. I'm not rich. I don't have connections. When I get my parts and stuff like this, I don't get those through them. All right. It is what it is deal. Just giving you a little history. I'm not jumping out of left field and starting my Hot Damn Racing Team deal, which, also with the Hot Damn Racing Team, anybody that's a part of that, I'm not in charge. Yeah, the Hot Damn Racing, it's a team thing. We all get together and just have fun type deal, right? Everybody can set something up for themselves and put it under the Hot Damn Racing Team banner as long as it's friendly, and something fun for everybody to do. Hot Damn Racing Team meet, Hot Damn Racing Team drag race meet. And when we go out there, we don't ha-ha nobody. We help each other, all right? Dude needs help getting his tires swapped out, whatever, help launching better, help whatever, advice, if they want it. Try not to shove no advice down nobody's throat. I usually wait for them to ask, all right? Because a lot of dudes they just don't want the advice at the time. They're already upset with what's going on, but they'll take the advice later. They'll ask for it. Just give them a chance, all right? That's what I like to do. Sometimes if I jump the gun and start giving people advice, they already know what they got to do. They just ain't got the money or time to take care of it yet, so I try to keep it slow. And if I step on their toes, I do apologize. So all you dudes out there, if I step on your toes, I apologize. You already know what you got to do. All right, that's why you don't see me commenting a lot on Facebook. I'm trying not to step on no one's toes, and I'm not trying to flood it all with my content. There's a lot of other dudes out there with great content that I think should be flooding it a little more than my content. If people enjoy my content, I appreciate y'all. If not, there's nothing I can do about it, and I shouldn't be, and I'm not upset. All right, I appreciate y'all. I hope this video processes soon. The other one took a long time, but it did process. Y'all are badass. And again, I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good Friday and a great weekend. And until next time, hot damn hell yeah, get some.